construction, cooking, digging, farming, and strength with a bottomless stomach. This duplicate might actually be several black holes in a trench coat. Bottomless stomach, I don't think is too bad. Stress reaction for Camille is vomiter, which is, well, pretty bad, I guess, but maybe not the worst. Athletic, cooking, digging, construction, farming, and strength. Okay,
hey,
we'll keep trash can.
Can I be named in game?
Yeah, sure. Flup. Here, you look. You can have this one. Here, look. You can be Camille. Flup, you're in. May is athletics, cooking. So we need somebody who can do more learning than Flup potentially. +3 learning's pretty good. We got a mouth breather, but a quick learner. Research, supply, and build. Athletics, kindness, farming, and learning. I think we're probably pretty good here. Pennywhackers, piss parade. Okay, we're gonna call this one Pennywhackers Piss Parade. We're going with Flup, Trash Can, and Rowan. Yeah? Mind if I join the band of fuck-ups? JF Ruboy. JF Ruboy. JF Ruboy. Okay, sure, you can be this guy. Anyone else while we're here? No? Anyone? Good? Possibly. Hey, Gaz Williams, thanks so much for gifting 5 subs. That's super nice, man. I appreciate it. Thanks. It's the best. Flup, thanks so much for the donation as well. Christmas crustacean. Okay, fine. Christmas crustacean. Okay, you're in. All right, let's embark. Let's get this shit show underway. Wow. Okay, we got a lot of water here. This is good. Let's just quickly pause and have a look around to see if there's anything decent here. There's quite a bit of water below us, which is nice. Quite a bit of ore above us, which is okay. Wow, there's lots of water here. I wonder... Okay, no. The temperature's not high enough, so I don't think there's a geyser over here. But maybe close by there's a geyser. Maybe we can combine... We can do a waterfall here and combine some of this water into here. That would be great.
You're doing great, Dad.
Equally,
Hello,
we
Dad.
can just like
I believe I
combine the water here too. You believe you should be named XO? Okay, Lemon Balls. We'll get you when the next guy comes in. Okay, I promise. Thanks so much, Chrissy Pickle. Chrissy Pickle, hi. How are you doing? All right, perfect.
Hi, Dad. Call one seagull for me, please. Love you.
Call one seagull for you. All right, sure, a hungry seagull. We'll do that as well. Thanks so much for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Restart every day? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think you end up having to restart a lot in this game. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is we want to build like... we want to dig out this way. And let's also dig out this way, but not like too close to the water. So we'll dig out this way too. All right. Get on it, boys. Here we go. Another restart. Another fresh colony. Hopefully this one is more successful than all of our previous colonies. All right. We know how to get up to the point where we have plumb toilets and we know our systems and stuff like that. We just have to get through the mid-game and be flush with water. Get it? Flush? What? Flush the water? No? Okay, sorry about that. I do apologize. Okay, so let's put a tile here, and let's put a tile here, and then we'll make this like a room. Okay, we'll try to plan our base out real nice, like for once, for the first time in our lives. We're gonna try to plan out our base a little bit better. All right, so in here we'll have the B room. Okay, so we'll have a sink, a toilet, a toilet. Wait, hang on a second. So sink, toilet, and then a shower at the end. Just in case people want to have a little shower. A little power shower. That should be fine. And then over here, we're going to have our ladder. That's going to take us like up the base sort of thing. So let's go with this. Put a tile here. Actually, no. Do we want a tile there? Probably not. We're going to just dig out here. We're gonna leave a space in here so that maybe eventually we can get like a fire pole, but also to help the air circulate around the base a little bit better too. Does that make sense or not really? Okay, there's plenty of work to get on with here. First things first, we're gonna build the bathroom. The bathroom is like the most important room in the whole base, right? Pretty much, I would say. No. Take the piss, make the piss pit great again. Okay, we will. We will make the piss pit better than it's ever been. All right. This piss pit is going to be the piss pit of all piss pits. That's what our aim is here today. So one thing that I've learned is that with these with the lice, the meal lice things, you know, like those plants that you can plant, we don't need to really create a musher, I don't think. I think we can just have them survive off of meal lice for a long time, which is going to save us some water, right? Because the mushing machine requires water. I think if we can get enough planters with enough of that meal lice stuff growing, mealworms or whatever they are, we should be able to keep on top of our food like that. It just means that they're going to be eating raw, uninteresting food, but it works as far as I can tell. I mean, I'm not an expert. These are just things that I've tried. I've tried these things. I read a couple of bits and pieces. I played a couple of private games last night. I had a pretty good game going last night, and then I flooded my base with water, which was highly unfortunate. It happens, though. I mean, it happens to the best of us, doesn't it? Okay, so that's going to be a sink. That's going to be a sink. So we want a toilet and a toilet here. We're going to want to prioritize these as well for the morning. Alright, get down there and build these toilets, everybody. It's important. It's important, I'll tell you why. Because when people wake up in the morning, they want to take a nice... They want to do the triple S. They want to have a shit... They want to have a shave, and they want to have a shower as well. But possibly they won't be doing any shaving or showering. Some people might shower eventually. You never know, but for now, it's not required. Okay, medicine. Let's go for the wash basins here as well. Let's keep these guys... germ-free for as long as we can. Yeah, weekend streams, yes, no, maybe. I don't know. I think we've all been sick and stuff, and we've got like a couple of bits and pieces to do on the weekend, so I might not stream on the weekend. I will try, but there's no guarantees. Weekends are usually like pretty busy. I think there might be kids parties and stuff this weekend, which, fuck me, fucking kids parties. I think there might be some kids parties. So we might have to go to a couple of kids' parties, which would be not the best for me. I don't like going to them, personally, but you gotta do it, right? Like, if your kid gets invited to a kid's party, you gotta take him. You gotta take him. You don't want him to be like a big loner, right? His whole life. Just part of his life is fine. Okay, let's uproot these bad boys. Actually, they'll just become uprooted when they do the building there anyway. Okay, and then we have to make like some sort of barracks for these guys so that they can have places to sleep, because they're going to be spending the night on the floor. No? Big loner sounds epic. Yeah, I know. Yeah, do you want to come, Epico? You can come and take care of the kids while I drink coffee and ignore everybody. No? Being a hermit is nice. Your kid will never be a loner. He will be the Chad of the school. Yeah, that's right. My kid is going to grow up to be the Chad of the school. I look forward to his chaddening. I look forward to the day he becomes a full Chad. I think that'd be great. Chad? Okay. Let's close all this crap here. Alright, so up here we're going to have, I'm not sure where we're going to build the bunks, actually. Where can we build the bunks? Probably want to build them, like... it doesn't really matter, actually. All our guys are pretty athletic, so they move pretty fast. They work really fast, too. Look at all this work that's getting done. This is great. We got a dream team here to start things off. A real dream team. This is good. Okay, let's get a ladder going up to here so that we can start excavating some of this stuff, because we need some of this ore, don't we? We need to get some of this ore so that we can start making doors. You're doing great, Chad! You need to buy him loafers and khaki pants. It's funny you say that, actually. He was gifted some khaki pants quite recently, so he's almost there. He doesn't have loafers, though. We do need to get him some loafers. But the khaki pants, definitely a thing. Okay, perfect. It's great. Okay, and then we want to get this tile here to close this off. I want to try to keep the base like airtight, or as much as we can to begin with. We want to keep the base as airtight as possible to begin with, right? Okay, our water we will retrieve from here. Meaning we can get rid of all this stuff. And then plumbing wise, we can put a pitcher pump. Put our pitcher pump here. That should be good. And then we're going to want to also dig into here, I guess. And expose this. Okay. So we'll get a ladder here, I think. So that we can do work on this. We're going to need a ladder here as well. It's alright to have ladders going into the water. This is going to be our... This will be our fresh water, and we'll try to get some of this water into it as well. I don't know if we need to do it like straight away, but we'll try to do it. So wash basins don't have any water, but we'll sort that out. Christmas crustacean can't breathe up there. And it looks like Flup is possibly stuck. I don't know how Flup has managed to get stuck up there. Doesn't make any sense. Don't worry, Flup. We're coming to rescue your ass. The big rescue is underway. That's right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do our best to rescue your ass. Just don't let me shit myself. Okay, Flup, we won't. You won't shit yourself. You'll be fine. Actually, I don't know if you can be rescued there. I think we might need to get you a ladder. I don't think you'll be able to jump down. You're gonna get stranded. Look at these idiots. Now both of them are stuck there. Alright, start working your way down. Don't get stuck out there. Do not! Okay, good. Nobody got stuck. Excellent. Okay, we can cancel all this, get rid of this. Start working on the pump. We got this room up and running now. This is great. Everybody's gonna go and take a poop and sleep on the floor again. That's right. So how many? So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we had a room there for them to sleep in, that's not too bad. To begin with, 5. We're probably not going to have, like, much more than 5 people. I don't think we really need more than 5 people for the longest time, right? You can't shit in this game, you can only piss. Yeah, I know. There's something in the air that causes the shit inside of your body to just turn into glorious piss. Which is nice, actually. It's really good. Actually, this isn't really going to work, is it? Okay, let's cancel all this just for now. Because... a lot of this is just going to get screwed up by this pump being built. We're not going to be able to walk over the pump. So we'll have to figure something out there. What's this guy? A morb. There's a whole bunch of chlorine up here. That's pretty good. That's really nice. And there's a whole bunch of mealwoods over here as well. Chlorine here. There's a little bit of hydrogen here. What's phosphorite? Slime lung food poison. Oh, this is just food poisoning germs. Okay. And look at all of this slime lung. Holy crap, there's a lot of it there. Jeez. Okay. So slime lung slime lung is something that you apparently can eat. It's okay to eat it. It's not okay to breathe it in. And oxygen will eventually get rid of slime lung as well. So you can expose people to slime lung a little bit, and then as long as they're in the base and they're breathing in oxygen, it'll just gradually get rid of it, right? So maybe we don't need to be as scared of slime lung as everybody's making it. I don't think it's like as scary as people have made it out to be. You know? Hope you're training your son to become a Dota god. I am, yeah. We've already started our training regime. He's gonna become the greatest Dota god you've ever seen. It's gonna be nuts. Okay, let's get this in here. So, and then let's start getting some cots built in here as well. We might as well just build 5 of them. And then when we want to accept new duplicants, we can do that straight away, right? And then it gives these guys more jobs to do. More gerbs. More gerbs for these guys to do. That's good. Okay, we want to have a farming level up here, I think. And then we got to start working on some research as well. Great. Okay, we're going to get a lot of seeds up here. There's a lot of food up here. And there's some over here, too. It's great. We'll build our farming level up there. Because we're going to have to start growing some of these bad boys so that we can eat them. You thought the other one was doing okay? It was, but we were really wasteful on water. And we were running really low. We were like plowing through it, and I didn't do any exploring, so that we didn't have any real sort of renewable source. I guess we were starting to pump from that other lake, which was okay, but sometimes it's just easier to restart. Now I kind of have a better idea of what kind of things I need to make in the mid game, so hopefully it'll go like a little bit better. I mean, it could very well not go better. We might end up having to restart if things go really bad, but we'll see. Reckon you could probably grow my dick. I have a micro penis. Nice.
Guy tells a bartender, I'll bet you $100 I can pee in this cup from 5 feet away without missing a drop. The bartender takes the bet. The man misses horribly, hitting pretty much everything except the cup. The bartender laughs and the man pays him the money. Then the bartender
sees the man's friend laughing by the pool table, and he asks the man what is so funny. The man says, I bet them $1,000 I could pee all over your bar and you wouldn't try to stop me. Oh, I get it. That's good, Lemon Balls. Okay, Lemon Balls, you're not going to get into the colony right now, though, because none of these guys are any good. We're going to reject them all. I don't want any of these guys in the colony. And also, thanks for the joke. And thanks for the donation as well. What? I restarted a game where trial and error is the best way to learn. How strange. I know, yeah. Trial and error is the best way to learn, apparently. And trust me, I've made a lot of catastrophic errors in this game. But you know what? It's been pretty fun every time. I haven't like gotten too frustrated by this game, surprisingly. It's fun to learn like how stuff works in this game. It's great. All right, so we now have beds. We have our toilet is all set up and ready to go. We are going to need to also set up a research station. We're going to have enough for the supercomputer in here as well, if we play our cards right. So let's go research station. Let's go for the old hamster wheel in here as well. And then let's get a tiny battery. Not there. Oh my lord, that is... Okay. Let's not put that there. Let's put the tiny battery next to the hamster wheel instead. Maybe that's better. And then we'll hook up some wires. And we'll leave some space for the supercomputer there as well. Because we have to start researching farming so that we can actually plant some of these things, right? Well, what happened to yesterday? Yesterday's, we pretty much just ran out of water, or we were on the verge of running out of water because I was a bit dumb with the water. I could have done the water better, I guess. So we're going to restart today and try to do the water better. We're going to get a piss tank built pretty soon. We're going to need an area for some storage, which could maybe go like over here or something. We could maybe have like some storage. We could have, what else do we need? We'll have farming on here. We're going to need a mess hall. We'll get a mess hall. We'll try to get somebody who's creative in so that we can start working on some art, make the place nice and get the morale boosted. That'll be good. And we're also going to need a room for what? For what exactly? Well, I guess we're going to have to start thinking about getting our toilet plumbed and all that kind of stuff. So maybe under here we can have some of the things that we need for that. We can have our little network of recycled water for the sinks and the toilets and stuff. That'd be good. No? Did you die, Ciro? No, you didn't die. Well, the whole colony was on the brink of failure, so I guess in a roundabout way, yeah, you did die. Dreadfully sorry about that. Alright, who's our researcher? Our researcher is Christmas Crustacean. Okay. Let's make sure that nobody else researches. Just Christmas Crustacean. And let's get started on basic farming. As soon as this battery is filled up, I guess. Good. The hardest thing to master is power planning. I know, it is very tough, isn't it? It becomes a real mess real quick. Okay, we can uproot this because we know we're going to need it. Let's also uproot this bad boy. So we know we're going to need it soon, too. We're going to have to probably get a whatchamacallit going just to start producing oxygen. Because there's not actually that much here. So let's get a deoxidizer running. And we can just get it running in here for now. And just pump in as much oxygen as we can. Okay, cool. And this room is almost done up here too. What a crew we've got here. Look at Christmas Crustacean is all over it. Look at this research that he's doing already. This is perfect. Is the wires in the walls better than direct wires? I don't know. It just like hides them, I guess. I don't think it makes a difference. These small wires you can put in walls. The bigger wires you can't. They can't run through walls or doors. You have to use like the bridging plate things. So there's that about it too. It just makes it so that the smaller wires, if you are putting the smaller wires in the walls, it means that it's a safe path for them not to intersect with bigger wires later on, I guess. Because you'll probably have a situation where you're going to have wires running alongside other wires and whatnot. So I just put them in the walls to begin with because I just find it looks better. But so this time I'm going to convert piss into water. Hopefully, yeah. It also gives a penalty to room decor if it's not. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that, Lemon. So there is a good reason for putting them into the walls. If the wires are exposed in the room decor will suffer. Good to know. Okay, so we've got this. We're gonna have to get like air filtration things in the floor here so that some of this air can pass up through. But hopefully we'll just produce enough of this stuff and it'll pass through into here. And then once we get airlocks and stuff, we should be pretty good too. What else do we want to do here? We probably want to get some tiles started here. I don't want this water leaking out everywhere though. Okay, let's like just dig in here slowly. Okay, perfect. So we can now make planters. So people are saying that about 4 planters per dupe is what you want, right? So we currently have 3, so we need 12. So that's 4, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we'll start with 12 for now. And then we'll make this this stuff. Let's also start storing muckroot in here, and then we'll also store the proceeds from our farm as well. I think we're gonna have enough seeds, or maybe close to enough seeds, I'm hoping. We do have quite a few seeds, so we might be alright here. We might be okay. I don't know if we want this water to go in here just yet. We probably don't, realistically. Let's mop up this water. Try to keep this water here, and then when we're ready, we can break it through. Because I think it'll flood up. Although it doesn't really matter if it floods up. This whole room is just going to be for water. We can like make proper walls and stuff here too, eventually. Let's start making some walls now, actually. Okay, well, let's cancel this deconstruct because we want that there. Okay, perfect. Oh, what a beautiful night's sleep for everybody's had such a great sleep. Look, they all slept in their beds. Flup is going to run on the hamster wheel. So research is done, so we can start getting into, I guess, advanced research next. So that we can get the jobs board and then we can get the supercomputer built. Are they suffocating in their beds? Yeah, quite possibly. There's not a lot of air in there. We're working on getting the air in here. I mean, we're in a really enclosed space, so it's not too bad. Okay, perfect. So now we can start planting some of these bad boys. Oh yeah, 16, baby. That's great. We have enough. We have enough for food. That's right. We're just gonna, like, improve the air conditions in here and stuff, and then we should be great. We're not even, it looks like. It looks like we're fine. So we need dirt, and we need a little tiny bit of water pretty much every time we want to grow one of these. But it's fine. Like, we shouldn't, like, end up using too much of this water. If that's all. And we use a little bit of water for research as well. So there's that, too. Okay, let's get these bad boys planted. Look at these bad boys. God, I love bad boys. Alright, so there's just one more to do. And then we can start, hopefully, storing some of this stuff that's littered on the ground as well. Okay, perfect. Alright, Crispus Crustacean is still doing research. That's excellent. Let's put a tile here as well. It looks like Jafrobi. What? How do you pronounce this name? Jafrobi. Jafrobi is starting to do some work on this this container here too. We're gonna want like mesh tiles here, I think, so that this stuff can like flow through. But before we get that, let's say we just like build the platform to there. And then we're going to have this beautiful freshwater pool. So that if our dudes want to go for a nice relaxing swim, they can. That's nice. Maybe this needs to be a bit bigger. I'm not sure. We'll see. We can always pump this water into here later if we need to, right? Maybe. Am I feeling better today? Yeah, I'm still like a little bit croaky and stuff, but overall, yeah, I'm feeling much better. Like, I don't feel like I have as many cold symptoms anymore, which is great. Because I was really fucking suffering before. Holy shit, it was the worst. Okay, so, we want to build a supercomputer now. Right here. Fits like a glove, don't shove. Just how I like it. That's great, and we're gonna need a jobs board too. We're gonna want to get people doing different jobs. What do we want next? Power regulation? Maybe plumbing? Or should we just go for decor straight away so that we can get into get some canvases and stuff up and boost the morale? I don't know if that's like necessary straight away. I think let's just go for power regulation. We'll just do like the tier 1 researches because they're easy to do, and then once we have this like powered up and ready to go, we should be good, right? Exosuit rush so you can explore. I mean, I think we can explore without the exosuit. We're kind of lucky in that. I mean, there is a bunch of slime lung, but you know what? Maybe we're not so lucky. There's very few places we can explore over here. There's no slime lung this way, so that could be okay. And there's not much this way either, so we can maybe get over here. See if we can find a geyser. If we can find natural gas or even like a steam one, that'd be fantastic. Natural gas, I think, would be better. I think there's plenty of water around here, for now anyway. Natural gas, we can start making some power, and then we can create some piss with the natural gas generator dripping piss into our piss tank. That'd be really good too, right? A rocket rush, yeah. I don't even know what to do with rockets, let alone how to build them. I mean, there's so many things I still haven't built in this game because I can't get like past a certain point in the game without screwing everything up. It's the worst. All right, so we have room for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. Okay, so we have like about 2 duplicates worth of farm real estate in here as well in these planter boxes. So that should be fine. What we could do here is we could start working on our storage facility by wrecking this, all of this. I think we could probably spread this out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's just hope that that's like okay. I think it will be though, realistically. Okay, so we'll dig that. Let's uproot these, which would have just been uprooted anyway because we're gonna dig all this out, and then we can start storing some of our materials over there as well, in a floating a floating room, not supported by anything. Well, I guess it's kind of supported by this like backwards L shape somehow. I'm not too sure how that works actually, but there you go. It does seem to work, so there you go. Okay, and let's also cap this off here so that we're not filling our oxygen isn't like escaping out of the base to start with. It looks like we've got oxalite here, so oxygen is being created here. There's a bunch here too, so that's okay. We can break into this room and there's a little bit here too. And then we can go off and do some exploring and build our piss pit and stuff after, right? First things first, man. We gotta go through the motions here. We gotta do first things first. Can I join your gulag? Sure, Furzniak, you can. Since you're a survivor of the dreaded man flu, will you share your tale of hardship and near-death experience? Yes. What a terrible tale it was. There I was in Gatwick Airport, just minding my own business, watching a Vietnam War documentary on Netflix, enjoying myself. It was nice. And all of a sudden, my poor nose just like started flooding with like clear liquid snot. It was disgusting. Really the worst. And then from there, it just got even worse. I had to go on a plane with this happening to me. And I'm pretty sure, like, with the cabin pressure and stuff, the germs spread and made things even worse. Before I knew it, I was shivering like crazy. I couldn't self-regulate my body temperature. I was tired. I felt wiped out. I had to go straight to bed when I got home. I felt so bad. I had a bath, and that didn't help. I was still, like, tired and shivery and stuff. Just generally unwell. It was fucking awful, actually. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, unless my worst enemy cut off my internet. If my worst enemy cut off my internet, then yes, I would hope to and pray to God that he got the man flu. Because there's a line, you know, there is a line, and that would be crossing it for sure. Yeah. You're glad you're still here? Thanks. I'm glad to be here as well. Alright, this base is shaping up pretty nice so far. We have to get the jobs board set up, which we can do. Because we're going to need a mess hall. So we're going to have a mess hall up here with a jobs board in it. Possibly some other crap as well. Okay, good. So let's do this. Get this dug out here as well. Let's make sure that we have doors in these areas too. Mess hall's got to be big enough for everybody to sit in, but also, let's see who we got here. So we have somebody with strength and tinkering as a yokel. We have a flatulent athletic tinkerer, and we have somebody with a whole. We have +4 creativity, but -3 strength, which is no good. We don't want -3 strength because when they're not decorating, we want them to be hauling stuff and whatnot. So we'll reject all of them. We'll wait for a better duplicant. You know, if we're gonna commit resources to somebody, they might as well be good at being a duplicant, right? We don't want any bad duplicants up in here. That's for damn sure. No? Such high standards. What are you, Spartan? Yes, I am, okay. I have very high standards when it comes to the people who are going to be living and breathing up all my precious oxygen inside this colony, okay? I'm not having it. You know what else I can't figure out how to do? I can't figure out how to do the animal handling and stuff. I managed to get somebody to wrangle an animal, okay? I wrangled an animal, and then he was just sort of tied up, and then he just sort of sat there and did nothing. And then eventually freed himself again after. So what's the deal with that? Is there like a way that I have to... My name is annoying to say. You can shorten it to Jfro. Okay, Jfro. Sure. You need a rancher. Well, I had a rancher, I think. I think I had one. I think she was a rancher. She had the rancher trait. You need a rancher and a drop-off point. Oh, okay. I didn't have a drop-off point. That's why then. For drop-off point, I think I needed refined metals, which I didn't have at that point. So wait. You can get refined metals early by using that ore crusher thing, right? But it's inefficient, but it'll get you some of the things you need so that you can do some of the stuff earlier. On the job board. Not the trait. I had that too. I had the I had it on the job board. And they had the ranching trait as well. New start, yeah, it is a new start, yeah. Make a ledge near the water so pee doesn't flow down into the water. We're not gonna have any problems with pee. You trust me. Look, we're gonna set our priorities here so that this stuff gets done before anything else as well, and we're gonna be fine. You know what? Yesterday's colony, we didn't have one single pee accident. So don't worry. I'm confident. I'm confident that there's not going to be any pee accidents this time as well. The famous last words, right? How am I doing today, Sips? Am I being a good artist? Laura Lana, you're not even in here. We had to restart. We'll get you in again, though, okay? We'll get you in again. Alright, ventilation sounds good. We'll just make sure we research everything. We gotta get this jobs board set up before we can get him to do the super stuff. Okay, so let's put the job board here, I guess. Jobs board doesn't count as an industrial thing, does it? So we should have the mess hall fine. Good. Alright, good. Jfro is working on the jobs board right now. Look at this. What a trooper. That's great. Can I be in again? I did good arts. Yeah, Firebug, you can be in again as too. I don't know how many dupes we're going to have, but we'll try to get all of you guys back in, okay? Since the colony yesterday was such a great success. We had Stero Dude. We had Stero Dude as well, didn't we? Next colony, I think I'll make some maintenance shafts in advance for heavy wire placement. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, heavy wire... Basically, you don't want heavy wire running into, like, the living area. So you don't want to have any heavy wire running into, like, the sleeping quarters, the bathroom, like the mess hall, and stuff like that. But heavy wire running wherever is okay far out of the base. You know, if you have, like, power generation over here... and then you just have like a small wire coming back in here for the grid, that's fine. I think that's okay. So it's not like yeah, you do have to plan it, but I don't think it's like that crucial. Shit. Why does it always jump up one? It's so annoying. Okay, let's start storing some of this stuff. Okay, so we're gonna have this is ready to go. So we're going to have our researcher, Christmas Crustacean, is going to be the research assistant. And everybody else is going to be on gopher duty. That's right. Flup and Jfro are going to learn how to be gophers for now. And then we can change them after. I think it just like makes them better at hauling stuff and getting stuff put away and whatnot, I think. I'm not too sure, actually. We might as well just get these other planters up and going, right? We'll have a lot of food, but it's fine. There's nobody else I could hear in your house. Wither voice. You couldn't hear anybody else in your house? What happened? Did somebody break into your house? That sounds horrible. Alright, good. So storage is coming online. Let's get seeds in here. Let's get some algae in here. Let's get some sand in here. That should be good. We'll store like all of our raw metals and stuff as well. It'll be great. And then we can start now researching meal preparation so that we can get the mess tables or interior decor. I don't think we have a creative person, so interior decor can wait. We'll get the mess tables up so that people have somewhere nice to eat. Okay, so we have to deliver water to the supercomputer. So this is going to be one of our sources of water loss. That's okay though. What's the end game? I think end game is like the rockets and stuff. But before you get there, obviously you want to have a totally self-sustaining base, so that you don't have to worry about stuff. And then you send the rockets off to other planets to get other resources to help you keep your base self-sustaining. I've been working for days to be in your colony, but it seems like I pee too much to be in your team. Feels bad. Amelise, you gotta cut down on the pissing if you want to be in this team. This team has very, very high standards, okay? And if you're a pisser, we want to keep pissing at a minimum, okay? And controlled pissing as well in an outhouse. No. Can I join again? Didn't blow us up? Yeah, you can, of course. Last colony I experienced the joy of a flatulent dupe. Natural gas everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, well, not just that, but they wake people up when they fart at night, and they bug everybody when they fart near them during the day and stuff, too. It's pretty terrible. Okay, in here, let's get copper. In here, let's go for coal. Let's get some dirt and stuff in here too. So we want dirt. And then we got sand. And then we need sandstone too, don't we? We want to start storing sandstone. We want to basically get all of this crap off of our floors. And use up as much of this stuff as we can. This is a big farm. Holy crap, we got really lucky with the mealwoods. Lots of them. So we're missing one seed. Nope. We are now not missing one seed. We have just enough seeds to fill the whole thing. Perfect. Pardon me. And look at this. We're already taking some of this stuff off too. This is really good. Okay, so food. Let's get another ration box set up here. Let's deconstruct this one. So that we can move it out of there. And then we can, once this research is done, we can get people eating in the mess hall. And decorated as well. So much wood. Just watch the Mad Cat Eat Shit compilation. Ross sure loves to feed people shit a lot. Yeah, he really does. You're not wrong about that. Sandstone, and this can just be like all the stones. We've got like some rocks and stuff in there too. Okay, so look at our calorie count rises every time one of these little meal lices is farmed. It's great, right? So we just need to fertilize all this stuff with dirt. We should be able to compost all of our poop and everything as well, which would be nice. That's that deconstructed. So that means that we can start accepting all of our food in here instead. All of our edibles. Could you be duped? An ugly crier would be great. Okay, Lemon Snowcone. I will. There's a lot of people asking to be dupes. And honestly, we're not going to have that many dupes. So we'll try, okay? I'll try my best to get you guys all in. Somehow. In some way, shape, or form, okay? I'll do my best. What's down here? It's all polluted oxygen. It's all polluted oxygen. Up here is chlorine. So which way did we say we were going to explore? To the right and to the left. Seems pretty clear of slime lung. So we get somebody in there. We need to get somebody set up as like an apprentice miner for when we get into like obsidian and stuff like that, right? There's a lot of hydrogen over here. What's in here? Chlorine? Sometimes you can just sort of like see like right at the polluted oxygen. That's polluted oxygen. Yeah, so I have no idea where these guys are just going to be. We should have some. It's just a case of finding them. It's safe to go up here too. We might find there's probably like another biome up here. Like maybe like the ice one or something. People have already been a colonist. They're at the bottom of the list. All right, Toxic Company. Sounds good. Are you keeping track of this list? Because I know I'm not. Okay, meal preparation is done. Let's go for internal combustion, I suppose we could go for. We get hydrogen and coal generators. Or do we want to get... You know what? Let's do interior decor so that when we do get another dupe, we can put them on art duty. Keep the place looking nice. Raw minerals, and raw metal, organic, filtration, cultivable soil, critter eggs, consumable ore, and agriculture. Agriculture. I guess we probably want to store some fertilizer in here too. Okay, good. So that's great. We should be good here. Stations, furniture, so mess table. So we want like a couple of... We'll get 6 set up just for now, and then we can decorate this place. We can replace this with a fridge before long. Okay, so that's great. So we got all of our storages set up. Are we storing any algae? I'm sure we are, right? Just nobody's actually nobody's humping anything. We got to do some humping. We'll figure it out. It's fine. The temp overlay is the easiest way to see hidden geysers. It's quite hot over here. Ah, look, it's quite cold here. So it looks like this could be an ice biome up here. It's very warm over here. It's just okay where we are. But it'll start to get hotter, right? God, look at this. Look how fucking warm it is. It's crazy. Is it meant to be like warm like that? No. Too hot for Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. This is way too hot for Twitch. Okay, good. We'll get these mess tables set up. We're unclogging the toilet. And we're finishing up some of these gerbs down here as well. J-Fro is risking his life to get some of these jobs done, which is very commendable. Very commendable indeed. Flup, not really risking his or her life at all by making these mess tables. But it's good that these people will have somewhere nice to eat now. And we could really do with having another dupe pretty soon. We've done pretty well though, considering we only have 3 to start with. I think we want it. There's a path here that we could go through that's not too germy to see if this is indeed the ice biome. 'Cause then we can get those little plants that cool things down. We can put them like in and around the base to keep it cool, because I guess it's gonna get hot sooner because it seems hot like all around. And then once we start getting some machines and stuff in here too, it's gonna get really hot. No. Maybe? Cool plants. Yeah. You could change my guy's name to be someone else. Oh, that's alright, Christmas Crustacean. We're committed. You're in. It's fine. There's no hard and fast rules here. You're fine. Oh, look at all of this piss water. Lucky. Alright, good. So that's that. An artistic expression. We'll have this stuff ready for when we do get our creative person in. It'll be fine. Okay, good. Look at this. These guys don't really have like a million jobs to do now, so they're just cleaning up and stuff, which is great. There's a lot of stuff to be hauled and stored in these compactors. Where do we want to set up our first piss tank? Aha. Oh, yeah. Okay, so auto here will not do any digging, which is kind of annoying, but has good farming and has great creativity. Biohazardous and biohazardous on Liam and Banhi. So I think auto is probably okay. It just means that we have one less person digging. But again, I don't think that's much of a problem. He has some construction, athletics. He won't dig, but he's got +2 digging. I guess he gets attack damage from that as well, which is kind of good, right? So who are we naming this guy? We're gonna take him. Who was it that wanted to be named? Name someone after me. Who's got a list? Who made a list? Susan Bai. Everyone wants to be named. Lemon Balls. Okay, Lemon Balls. That's right, Lemon Balls. You're in. Okay, you're gonna be our artsy type, Lemon Balls. We've got a bed for you and everything. You're in, baby. Lemon Balls. I almost forgot about Lemon Balls. Can you believe that? Imagine I would have forgotten about Lemon Balls. God, it's just like that time they forgot about Dre as well. I don't think he ever forgave them for it. Unbelievable. Where do we want our big piss tank to go? We ideally we want it at the bottom of the base, I guess, right? And we want to have it somewhere where we can have it. We can have a natural gas generator drip off into it. So we'd want to have a room above it too. But some of this stuff needs to be like further away from the base, I believe. We don't have mesh tiles or anything yet either, do we? No. No, we do not. No, we don't have any mesh tiles yet. Not that we like necessarily need them straight away, but still, you never know, right? Sometimes you just never know. It's a little bit dangerous to go over here. We'd have to airlock this, ideally. We would probably want to airlock this. Okay, I think I'm going to dig this down. Start emptying some of this water into here. Unless we try to make like unless we try to make like a water airlock. I'm gonna try to make a water airlock with some fresh water and just never use it. There's like not here. There's none here. So we'd have to make like a U shape, right? And it doesn't need to be like that big. And then no gas will come in or leave. Chad is pro at every game. Okay, I'm gonna try this out. I've never made one of these, and I'm interested to make one. And I think it could be kind of good. So let's try it out. There's quite a bit of water here, but then we've got all this water here too. But that's all of our water until we can start making some more fresh water. Go for it. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. It might be the greatest airlock ever.
You're doing great, Dad.
But we'll see.
Nowadays everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips, just a bunch of gibberish, and mother truckers act like they forgot about lemon. Nowadays everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move tea.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Lemon Balls. Incredible flow. That was great. That really was great. Holy jeez. Holy jeez. Okay, so the way that we do this then is we block off the base like at this point here, right? And then the gas will go over and then they can come back up. So we'd like block off the base like here. This poor guy is dying. He is dying. He is dying a true blue death. What an SOB. Okay, so we'll get rid of this, and then we'll have a ladder like here comes up, and that's gonna be our stupid dumb airlock, which might just work. I'm not sure. We can lower the we can lower this a little bit here too, but then we're gonna have some runoff from like this little pool here, and these people will start to develop hypothermia as well, right? Okay, this is how we're doing it then, so that the gas doesn't pass through the water. To get added to the list, SIPs must first notice you and say so. Okay, Toxic Company is maintaining a list now, guys. I hope that you're good with that. Oh yeah, we gotta do some research here. So artistic expression is done. We can start moving into internal combustion. That'll be our next big party trick. And then, if this does flood with like chlorine and hydrogen and stuff, we've got this airlock here, right? Somebody has developed hypothermia from being in the water for too long. This water is not even that cold, so I don't know how that happened, but there you go. It does happen. It happened on my watch. You know what? I'm not thrilled about it, but there you go. Sometimes bad things happen. Sometimes those bad things are going to happen on your watch, and there's just nothing you can do about it. Who has the hypothermia? J-Fro does. Look, he's sneezing. But he never sees my chat. Okay, I've noticed all of you guys. Everybody's been noticed. Toxic Company, add everyone to the list. Everyone who's in the chat right now, add them to the list, okay? Make it so. Number one. We're doing it. We are doing it. Yeah? Good. There. I've noticed everyone with my keen eyes. I got keen eyes. I notice these things. Okay, let's mop up some of this water, so we don't have any weird flooding occurring. And then let's also build this ladder up here so that we can get over to here. So we'll put like a tile here. Oh no, you know what? They can just jump over. It's fine. We can like mine out some of this stuff too. Build this stuff. Mine out this algae. This will be nice. And then we can put a couple of things in this hallway as well, right? I like this. I think this is cool. I think it'll work too, right? Does that make sense to you guys? So they just dip down into here and then they get out. And then on this right side now, there's like we've got like a liquid lock. A liquid lock. Oh. Get a med bed. I don't have room for one right now. I will get one eventually though, I promise you. Oh. Hey Sips, can you notice me so I can be put on the list? This is very important to me. It's my life dream to have something named after me in a game. I need it to feel validated. Sedated? Consider yourself validated, my friend. The validation express has arrived. Choo choo. And guess what? I validate you. I validate you. Sedated. Yeah? And Cromar and Fersniak. Toxic Company, Rotting Potato 94, Chrissy Pickle, Joey 676, Desi Lean, Marty Fiction, someone else, Chauncey and Brian and Kevin and Steve and Brian McFadden and Kerry Katona and everyone else in the chat, all of you guys. I see you. I know you're there, okay?